Here's how I rank all 11 new releases I saw in March of 2026. Slanted, a movie about a Chinese-American high schooler who wants to become a white girl to win the prom queen. It's not as offensive as you would fear it would be, and it's nowhere near as insightful or as meaningful as you would hope that it would be. A film that could have been really heartfelt or even satirically comedic, and just ends up being very surface level and a bunch of low-hanging fruit. Undertone, a movie that promised to be the scariest movie you would hear all year long. The sound design is good, but the story itself didn't really do a whole lot for me, and the pacing of this thing takes absolutely forever for anything substantial to happen. Forbidden Fruits is like taking The Craft, mixing it with Mean Girls, and setting it at a mall. If that sounds awesome to you, you'll probably really enjoy it. I just felt like the story and the characters were an absolute mess. It was entertaining, but wasn't really all that satisfying. The Bride, many people's worst film of the year so far. This was certainly a loud, obnoxious, and for many grating experience, but I couldn't help but admire how interesting, unique, and how bold the movie was. So I don't know where I ultimately land on it, but I certainly didn't hate it. Dolly, this is like taking the mother character from Barbarian and slapping a Leatherface skin on it. If you like those old school kind of grindhousey, trashy type killer movies, this is like the new attempt at that. It's entertaining. It did feel like they're leaving a lot of their best ideas for sequels though. War Machine, this is the new Netflix action film with Alan Ritchson. It's very much like Predator if you replace the Predator with Metal Gear. The action was solid. I appreciated that it was hard R. I just didn't really care for the climax as much, but it's a solid streaming movie. Pretty Lethal, this is like a ballerina version of The Raid or Green Room. Anytime they were kicking ass, I was having a great time. Anytime they were focusing on the mob plot, it felt like a movie I'd seen 1,000 times before. Mike and Nick and Alice, a fun comedy, time travel, crime thriller type film. I really enjoyed the cast here. I did have a smile on my face throughout most of it. It's never as funny as I would hope that it would be, and aside from one really standout action scene, it's never as action-packed as I would want it to be, but another solid streaming service film. Ready or Not 2, a movie that is exactly what I expected it to be for better or worse. A movie with a bunch of fun characters, some good gore, a lot of interesting action, but very much feels like a wash, rinse, and repeat of the first film. It's more of the same. They Will Kill You, a movie that I actually expected to be a total ripoff of Ready or Not, and it had so much more in the tank than I expected. This is like if Kill Bill crashed headfirst into Evil Dead 2. Way more entertaining than I expected it to be, absolutely balls out insane. Project Hail Mary, a good old-fashioned sci-fi adventure, a good old-fashioned blockbuster, great central character. It's heartwarming, it's fun, it's scientific, it's dramatic, it's got that hero's journey in there. Pretty much anything you go to the movies for is in this film. It's destined to be in or very close to my top 10 by the end of the year.